preaching like a motherfucking reverend. In my presence, that's a motherfucking blessing, nigga. I ain't full of myself, I'm full of all the smoke. And I remember when I was in the Bronx and broke. And now I'm still broke, but I'm in Hollywood. I told these niggas that one day, yo, I'll be good. And I ain't never play around. Niggas really know what I'm saying now. Oh, this is off the top all day.
Yo, Ebro in the morning. I want to introduce you guys to somebody new from the Bronx. Laura Styles is here. Rosenberg not present. However, he would be highly impressed by this young lady because I was tell y'all a story. Fab reached out to me. My boy Dre reached out to me in LA. Her name is Tish Hyman. Give it up for her. She's from the Bronx. Songwriter. Real quick for the people, some songs that we may know that you worked on.
Well, I've been writing songs for quite some time now, but the songs that I've worked on are now getting released. So there's one on Ty's new album called Horses in the Stable. The shit is a monster. I'm very excited to hear his version. It's amazing. I worked on some Alicia stuff. It's not released yet, so I'm not sure which one of the songs made
So
the
you're
album.
new in the song, right? I mean, you've been writing for a while, but you've been working behind the scenes.
Yeah, working on it. You know, I'm just starting to bubble up a little bit with the songwriting and get some releases done. So this year, you're gonna hear a lot more from Tish.
And you're an artist as well. I didn't want to say rapper, but I know that you did some battling as well, and you do some singing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Singer, songwriter, rapper.
Yep, actress.
Actress.
Well, you ain't been in no movies yet.
Nah, but
everybody just want to be an actor. I ain't gonna let you get that.
Hey, first of all, you know what I'm saying? I just got casted in a movie with a real big director. I ain't gonna say who it is. All I'm gonna say is the nigga make mad careers. So I don't say shit that I don't do.
So I should just shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say it, but you know what I mean.
I love Tish already. I love Tish already. Yo, when I brought your name up to some of my friends, like, oh, she got a lot of buzz off Killing Me Softly cover. Is that true?
Yeah, I did one in 2013, man. Because everybody was comparing me to Lauryn Hill, and I was like, I do not want people to be like, yo, she sound like Lauryn Hill, but not as good. So I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna do a version of this damn song, and then I put it out. But at the time, I was like 70 pounds heavier. The video, the way it was shot, just was cool, but it wasn't the image that I wanted to put out there. So I removed the video and I took down the cover because I was like, I got this whole album now. No need to have the cover up. But I did do a rendition of Killing Me Softly.
So I put a picture up on my Instagram because I went to meet with Tish and her crew because people had suggested that I get to know this artist. So I'm, look, I'm always paying attention. And when I hear vocals and songwriting that I feel stands out from just everything else going on, I want to investigate. So I go down anyway, we take a photo. I put the photo of her and I up on my IG. Her arms is bigger than mine. She's slow, man. What kind of weights you lifting over there? What's happening?
Well, I was always athletic when I was younger, you know what I mean? I like to play football and basketball and handball. Up until, I started smoking weed, then I just stopped playing all that shit. I would go to the handball courts to smoke. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? And so I was pretty athletic then. And then I got kind of chubby, like after like 26. And I got in a relationship, started getting comfy and shit, eating and shit. Nigga got fat. So when it was time to lose weight, I was like, I was thinking about what I wanted to do in this game and, being a kind of a battle rapper and a singer and a chick in this. I was like, maybe I might want to get a little cut up, you know what I'm saying? Do some weights. Make sure that, niggas think twice. Bitches might think twice before they want to start talking crazy. Yeah. Just make sure, I'm physically fit for also touring and moving around. You got to, do a lot of performing, Like, even my voice right now is stressed just from, I got to stop smoking the blunts, you know what I mean? Because I'm performing so much now, I need my voice all the time.
So your story, what part of the Bronx?
I'm from, so I grew up, it's two parts. When I was born and raised, from birth to 13, 12, I was on 175th and Monroe Avenue. Mm-hmm. And then I moved uptown. My mom was trying to save my life. So she was like, I'm moving you uptown to 199 in Valentine Avenue.
So what was happening with you that your mom felt like she needed to save your life?
Well, it was not just me. It was everybody. It was crazy neighborhood on 175th and Monroe.
What year is
I was born in 1983. Ooh. I'm 32. So, I was growing up there in the 80s.
Heavy crack.
Everywhere.
Heavy.
In the hallway. That's the first memory I have, seeing people smoke crack in the hallway, shootouts, looking out the window, seeing niggas get shot, seeing niggas running, just being afraid of just being in the neighborhood.
Fiends was burning those buildings up over there,
in the fucking hallway, no problem, no shame.
Are you an only child?
Nah, it's four of us all together. So I got 3 siblings. I got an older brother, older sister, and I got a younger sister. And they all they seen it and they just they all crazy, honestly. They some hood ass niggas. They don't fuck around. I'm the one that they look at me like I'm the proper one and shit. It's like, really? Okay.
Yeah, right.
You know, but yeah, so it was wild. It was like, on 175th, it was a lot of fighting. My sister was fighting a lot. I was fighting a lot. My brother was just, I don't know, selling crack out there or some shit. So, once I got stabbed and we got, I was only like a young kid, like 11, 12 years old. We having real grown ass fights. So my mom was just like, we gotta move, and we moved uptown. And I was the thug uptown. Once I got uptown, all the Spanish kids, because it was Spanish kids uptown.
Right.
It wasn't like a heavy black. It wasn't a black community that I moved into. I moved into like a more
Puerto Rican Dominican
community. So these kids, they ate good. They had their families. They did the South Side. They wasn't trying to really fight. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved up there, I was the G. You know what I mean? It was like.
But did it change you for the better though, moving up there?
It did, but I was out of place. So now I'm the ghetto one. I'm the hood one. No one wants me hanging out with their kids. That's part of my voice. No one wants me hanging out with their kids. I was discriminated against for being black. And then I always looked gay, even though I wasn't. I didn't know I was gay till I was 16.
Right.
So the parents
you was always
of
a
these
tomboy.
kids,
you was always kind of
and
aggressive.
I was like, they just looked at me like, I don't want this bitch hanging out with my kids, man. She's gonna fuck them up. I don't care if they're older than her. They didn't care if they was bigger than me. I was the bad one.
Right.
Like it didn't matter what these niggas could be doing everything, but I was
do you think that if they would have been more accepting of you, it may have changed your behavior? Because your personality, as you told me your story before we started this interview, your personality ended up taking you down a path because people treated you a certain way. You acted a certain way.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that the kids themselves didn't treat me a certain way. The racism and discrimination came from their parents, and they had their reasons. As I got older, I began to understand a little bit more about Puerto Rican culture and Dominican culture, and their own struggle it was to make their home here in New York.
And complexion issues.
Heavy
It's so deep.
issues.
It's deeper than just black and Spanish. It's just crazy. And most of the racism I suffered in my whole entire life was from Spanish people, Indians, never white people, by the way.
Really?
They fucking open armed me from the jump. Yeah. Maybe it might have been there and I didn't see it, but never. So I guess it did help to get treated this way because it gave me an open mind. I learned to not judge people based on what they feel and look at them like, oh, just because you don't like black people, I can't be cool with you. I've been around racist people that didn't like black people, but after our relationship, they changed their outlook. It's an ignorant thing. So
now, of all of the obstacles that you've had to get over, right? Whether it be race, sexuality, socioeconomic situation. That's three heavy obstacles to jump over. Of those, what's Tish Hyman's fabric and what are you trying to bring to the world? Is it all of those things, all of that experience you're trying to bring to the world? Because your writing speaks to that. And when we play this next song, Subway Art, and put the video up for everybody to watch it, what do you talk about what this is? Because I feel like you're trying to tell this story in the music a little bit and other people's story.
Really what I'm trying to convey to the world is that no matter where you're from or what your background is ethnically, sexually, or what area you're from, you choose who you're going to be and you choose the outcome, especially now. There was a time when maybe it was a little bit harder. It was a lot harder actually to get ahead for minorities as in a whole. But that time is not now. Things are different now. You have unlimited resources, information. You have fucking Wi-Fi and access to everything. You make your life. And I knew that growing up without all of these things.
But what about? Because I can hear them right now. They saying, "Fuck you, Tish. It's rough for me out here. The police brutality. You see all these stories in the news.
Yeah.
You see all this stuff. What do you say to those people who ain't buying what you selling right now?"
Take control of your life. Take responsibility for yourself. I grew up on 175th. I remember hoping police were gonna come. Like, oh my God, they've been beating the shit out of that guy for a half hour. When are the cops gonna show up? They didn't give a fuck about us in the 80s. These niggas that saying this shit is like 22, 19, and they never went through anything.
So you saying these young people is soft out here? Is that what
they soft as fuck and they ain't going through shit. Like, what is you going through?
And you know what? A lot of young people don't realize the access that they have. They have YouTube.
Shit.
They have all kinds of social media platforms. They can show off their talent.
But it's relative.
Obama, bro.
Yeah,
we had no fucking heroes in sight.
But it's relative.
It's relative.
It's relative to your experience, right? So I'm sure there are people who grew up in the exact same circumstances as you, Tish.
Yeah.
That weren't as strong.
True.
that succumbed to the environment, folded up, took the crack, shot up.
It's fucked up.
I'm sure people in your family. I'm sure people you care about.
Yo, my sister smoked crack for a whole year at 21 years old. That was like one of the most hurtful things I could ever see. She crack free now, thank God. She smoked it for a year, and with a lot of love and like a lot of support and a lot of fucking fighting out there and being in the crack den with her, like, you gotta get out of here, she got off. But the reality of it is that was a choice. It's a choice. Nobody made her smoke crack. No one makes anyone do anything. And the moment you take responsibility for your life, that's the moment things get better. And even her reality was much different from the reality of women today. Nigga, if you was born after 1996, stop bitching. I don't want to hear nothing. Like, you're bugging out.
Tish's message.
You know what I'm saying? My cousin just got killed fucking February. He's 22 years old, he was. You know, he was a rapper. He used to always hit me up with his fucking rhymes and his shit. And I would look at these videos and he's like, I shoot that nigga, go to his wake and laugh. And now
here you go getting popped.
And now you pop. And everybody crying now. Everybody, all these 22-year-old kids. I thought it was a bunch of girls. I turned around as niggas, and they all crying. I'm looking at these niggas like, first of all, y'all all soft, and second of all, why y'all in here crying? It could be you next week. What are you doing to change your life?
And
like,
you rapping about it, but you ain't really about it. So when it happens,
you're not about it. No one's about it. It's 2015. If you're catching bodies about a week ago, your ass is in jail. That's the reality. It's not speculation. If you really shooting niggas, if you really selling that much crack, you're in jail. You're not fucking just talking about it. Half these rappers don't sell drugs. We know this. Half these rappers don't bust guns. We know this. I don't understand why it's like they have to rap about this. I don't understand why. And
because I think everybody has those delusions of grandeur, right? That's why we, in our music for so long, we called ourselves mobster names or referenced the movie Scarface, is because that worst to first. I made it overnight. You know, I got money fast. You know, it's built into the fabric of the country, right? Because a lot of families, whether Kennedys, Rockefellers, you hear these gangster tales of rape and pillage, of taking it all and going. You know what I mean?
The past. That shit worked. In the past, it ain't working right now. And that's what Dedicated to about. It's like, take responsibility of your fucking life, kid, because you're the one who's gonna go to jail. You think the war is about racism right now? Nah, nigga. It's classism. Nigga, either you're gonna get it or you're not. And if you're not gonna get it, it's sad, but that's fucked up on you,
if
bro.
you ain't gonna get it, somebody's gonna get it off you, and it's called the prison industrial complex.
Come
and
on.
It's traded on the stock market.
These
They gonna get it.
These niggas ain't seeing it.
On that note, I want to get into your record, Subway Art. This is your first release, right? This is the first one.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to get into it right now. Her name is Tish Hyman. She's from the Bronx, New York City. Hold it down. And what do you say to all the people that are judging you right now? They calling you all type of homophobic slurs, lesbians. Because I know you deal with that in the battle scene.
Yeah.
I know people come for you for being gay, for being a girl, whatever. And how do you respond to that, or do you respond to it?
I mean, I respond to every single thing, honestly. I'm a fucking nigga that be online till 3 a.m.
Talking
hitting every
shit,
comment like,
why we get along.
I love
You
it.
talk shit on my timeline. Let's go, man.
I'm with it.
You're a troll dictator.
Oh, what? I fucking love it. First of all, trolling makes my fucking day.
My
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, come on,
you ever go to
Tish.
World Star and watch the comments? These niggas are the most ignorant niggas on the planet. It makes me laugh because what is it? Just words. It's just funny. It's
and when
comedy.
you see them in public, and when you see most of the people in public,
They be
they show
looking weird.
love, or they be like, "Yo, I was me talking shit, man." I was just
when
playing.
you check them, they buckle down. I don't know.
Yeah,
I get mad at him when he starts entertaining. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Because
Why?
it's funny. It's like, this is not hurting me. All right, I'm gay, yes. Some people don't choose to support it. I get it, bro. Some bitch took your bitch, you're mad. I get it. I wasn't the bitch who did it. I never took anyone's bitch on purpose. If it happened, it was an accident. I said, sorry, I gave the bitch back. I was like, bitch, you fucked up. I didn't know you his bitch, and now I gotta get you back because I don't even want the shit. But if niggas don't like lesbians, I get you. It's okay. It's your choice, I don't be mad at anybody.
Hey, y'all, give it up for Tish Hyman. Let's get this first record on. It's called Subway Art.
Yeah.
There is life in New York, underground, in the coldest hearts. Lonely people are subway art. Lonely people cast away for the crimes they committed and the loved ones they paid. Hope for redemption on a crowded train. Can you spare my baby needs some diapers. I just got out of jail and nobody wants to hire. My mother just died and I have nowhere to go now. Got hurt on the job, got laid off and I'm broke now. I could be robbing you, but I'm trying to sell this candy. I need to feed my family. Somebody help me. Yes, there is life in New York, underground, in the coldest hearts. Lonely people are subway art.
Now y'all see why she gets the Lauryn Hill comparisons.
Yeah, so dope.
But it's the tone of your voice, though. It's the tone. What does Lauryn Hill mean to you, though? I mean, musically, like how did when that album Miseducation dropped, or even you might have been a Fugees fan before that?
Yeah, nigga, for sure. Day one, like Ready or Not, all that shit. Fuji Live, like I fuck with Lauryn. Lauryn's amazing, you know. Like she set the blueprint.
Have you ever met Lauryn?
No, you know I met Rohan Marley and Steven.
That's her. They have children. That's her baby father.
Yeah, randomly I went to that nigga crib, right? And the nigga, when I walked in, he hit me with the, oh, you know what? You have to wear a purse. You need to be more like a lady. And I was like, yeah, all right, bro. I was like, listen to the song, right? Nigga, so he started listening to the song, stood up straight, he like, you don't need nothing. Forget everything I just said. That's it. You're gone. So I was like, you know what? He was like, you have to meet Lauryn. You have to meet my brother. He want me to meet everybody after that. So I feel like it's coming. And when I do, I'll be very excited because she, like I said, she set the blueprint, man. And she was great, and she still is great. Like, you know, I know hasn't put out a record in a while, but I'm waiting. I went to see her live. Like, I support her shit. Like,
yeah,
she amazing. Like,
no, that's Lauryn, man. We talk shit, or you see her on stage do something, you're like, what just happened? But at the end of the day, she put in so much work. Everyone's gonna always support.
And it's even just like that piece of work, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was just incredible, man. You can talk all the shit you want, but you can't take that away. And I wouldn't even want to, honestly. When people compare me to her, I think it's a great compliment. But we're two different types of chicks, you know. I was in the street. I don't think Lauryn and me are the same personality-wise. I look at her more like big sis, mother even. Yeah. Like, yo, she's like, I wouldn't want to smoke a blunt in front of Lauryn Hill. But niggas, please feel free to smoke blunts in front of me, with me. Bring the blunts, please. Thank you very much.
Ebro in the morning. Tish Hyman's her name. Laura Styles is here. So, Laura, how you feel about this?
Oh, my God. It's amazing.
Right?
Yo, I love it. And Dedicated To is the name of the project you're working on.
Yes. I finished it already. I'm just trying to. Yeah, it's been done for a minute. It's just that, you know, I noticed that a lot of artists throw their whole projects out there, and I'm not knocking it, but I'm attacking this a little bit differently. I think about this like the 90s. I'm just like, I'm in my own world over here. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just drop Subway Art, let them marinate with that a little bit. But I have a whole album, and it's all basically an autobiography about my life, and it's meant to inspire the youth and to change their thoughts on the way that they think we should be. Like, I'm tired of everybody being gangster because they're from the hood. You're born in the hood, but everybody can't be gangster, bro.
It doesn't work like that.
You know, and it doesn't.
But Tish, how do you, so you start, you're singing, you're songwriting, you're performing. How do you get the attention of like Fab and all these artists? Because being a new artist is tough, but getting cosigns, like Ebro mentioned you and he was like, yo, just wait. Just getting, I mean, I know obviously you're super talented, but how do you get the attention of all these people?
I mean, well, it really didn't happen until the album started circulating. And it really started, I believe, with Kanye. Because, excuse my voice, man, damn. Because I was at a studio called True Studios in LA. My boy Nick was there. He owns the spot. Fucking voice.
Don't worry about it.
Yo, I know the raspy struggle.
Oh my God, it's a struggle right now. I performed at Rockaway yesterday, and it's a struggle right now. But he calls Malik Youssef, who's been with Kanye since the beginning. Malik comes in, he listens to the project, and he's just like quiet, kind of leaves. I didn't even think he liked it. I was like, well, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And then I see Malik at a party. He's just like, yo, you're fucking amazing. I need to get you in with Kanye. And Malik
is the one that's done a lot of poetry on Kanye's albums.
Oh, yeah, he's incredible
from
poet.
Chicago.
Yeah, from Chicago. And the realist, he a real dude. Like, nigga came to my crib at like 3 a.m. with Elon Ripberg. Elon did a lot of the creative direction for Kanye. And Elon, he sat there and he was like, oh, this is crazy. And after that, I got the call 2 days later, you got to go on with Kanye. You know, and I do believe that was after Alicia. Actually, Alicia was first. It wasn't Kanye. Alicia Keys was first. Ashley Beckton, who's in branding, she was around and she heard my project and she was like, I need to put you in with Alicia. Alicia originally wanted to record Subway Art, but when we met, she's just such a great person. She was like, look, this is a hit record for you. hold on to it.
Yeah.
She told me straight. She looked me in the face. She was like, "Yo, I could kill this shit."
I can see Alicia saying that too.
Alicia was like, "I could kill this shit," you know, but.
You go ahead and
That's
rock
your
with
record,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Rock, yeah.
And I was like, that's what's up, you know what I mean? It was cool, like, you know, so I worked on some records for her, and I came back and met with Ye, and he loved it, and I can't speak too much on it, but he loved it, and we wound up, like, just jotting around on some ideas, so who knows, maybe
something will happen with
in
that.
the future, but maybe not.
So you've worked with a lot of people. There's a movie that you've been placed in that you can't tell us about. So we're just focusing on the music right now. And then you proclaimed earlier that you used to do some rapping, or I mean, we hear you rapping, but some battling.
Oh yeah, that was the first love.
You want to get to these bars or not?
I mean,
like,
you know, real
if you
rappers
ain't
can
built
freestyle,
for it,
so
I mean,
you
if
know.
you ain't built for
Yes.
it, just say, you know what I'm saying?
I'm built for it all,
I mean,
baby.
you know what I mean? If you ain't built for it.
Tish can be here ready to rock. Let's go.
Tish Hyman on Ebro in the morning. Let's get to these bars. Let's go.
Yeah, I swear to God, I've been dreaming about this for a minute. Now I'm on hot 97, and shit's about to get hot just like an oven. You niggas say I'm not the best nigga, then you bugging. I'm the type of chick that the whole hood be loving. I remember when I lost my cousin, nigga got shot in the head. I was like, damn, my little nigga dead, but that shit just happens sometime when you in the hood. I wipe my thug tear and I just said it's all good. My voice a little gone now, but I'm spitting strong now. Okay. I'm so right, how the fuck could I be wrong now? How the fuck it took me so long to get on? How? These niggas ain't see it, but now they see it, and they know the flow is so sick I'm anemic. I spit this shit strategic, you can never believe it or beat it. Niggas see me just like Michael Jackson beat it. I'm a lesbo like a burger, yeah, I got to eat it. I keep it low though. And when the beats switch up, I'ma switch up with it. If you talk about Tish, nigga, you gon' get it. Keep this rap game on my head just like a fitted. But my nigga Ebro, y'all niggas just be so weak though. You don't understand, ain't no room here for weak flow. When it come to freestyle, I do that shit so easy. And I know that you can see me on your motherfucking TV. You gotta believe me. Shout out to my nigga Fab, cause he believed in the bitch from day one. He was always on any occasion, spitting that shit so hot that it was blaze on. Now I'm on the hot 9 every day, son, that's my motherfucking word. All you niggas is birds. I spit this shit so hot I do it like you don't deserve. Have a nigga eat up dessert. When the beat change, I gotta say 3 things. All you kids need to grow the fuck up. You see that school? You need to show up. Take your books, read them so sick you throw up. Cause you never understand till you get your bucks. Gotta pay bills, gotta keep it real. I remember when our niggas get shot on the hill. And even if I fuck up the vocab, I'm so bad. I got these rappers oh so mad. Don't step up in my circle, if you do I just might hurt you. You don't even need to rhyme if you don't deserve to. These rappers don't freestyle, they spittin' all they written. And then they go home and wonder why they shit get bitten. I don't even understand, I let it go like a fart though. I ain't even shit on the game, it's just a fart, so I don't even know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna say it. And if it comes to these rap games, I'm just gonna spray it. Have Funk Master Flex play it. I remember when Biggie was spitting, and yeah, I could relate it. And now I see these niggas is all related. A bunch of bitch niggas and I really, really hate it. Speak the truth, stop spitting lies up in the booth. Stop talking about the shit you never do. Niggas be talking about the guns, where they at though? Where they at though? Niggas talking about their guests though, where they at though? I guess these niggas is a bunch of imagination. Having ass niggas spreading lies across the nation. I'm from the X nigga and I'ma rep it. But now I'm in Hollywood rocking Versace necklace. I don't even know you niggas, just gotta respect this. Hot 97, I got it off my checklist.
Yo, Tish Hyman, man. Yo, big up, kid. Yo, man, support this girl, man. Listen, next time you come through, we're gonna have you on some writtens too, and we need some more music.
I don't write raps.
You just go off the door all the time.
Anything
you only write
is
songs,
on the album.
that's
If it ain't a song, it is all freestyle.
Y'all give it up, Tish Hyman, man. Give it up.
Thank you so much, Hot 97. Really appreciate you,
love,
bro.
man. Of course, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna
so
keep
lovely
building.
to meet you.
We're gonna keep building.
Appreciate it.
That's what it is.